Hey guys, in today's video we will be talking about goals.
We're going to be talking about what our goals are as far as YouTube, and then some of our personal goals and why they're important.
Something that I stumbled upon is, why is it so hard to make a goal? You know, why is it difficult for us to keep our goals? How do we measure goals? How do we keep up with our goals?
It's difficult for me, for one, because I put myself last. I find myself needing to recharge because and that's what I do. I put my kids first, and I don't see it as bad, but yeah, I do need to find time for myself and focus on what I need, because the routine can really get to you.
That's what I was going to say. Your first goal, guys, if anything, is you need to put yourself first. You should worry about yourself and put yourself first. That should be your first goal.
I guess you can be selfish, or people can take it as being selfish, but I think it's important to also
be selfish,
feel good. Because before, and even like when it comes to helping others, you need to also help yourself first. Let's talk about our goals for YouTube.
Well, yeah, we mentioned in the last video how we wanted to open up the space to talk about things that aren't normally spoken of so openly, or that are difficult to talk about, and we want to be more open with you guys about those topics and about us, things that we go through, because you guys aren't alone in a lot of your struggles,
right?
And
it can feel like that, but we're not.
Yeah.
So we want to bring awareness. We want to open up our platform to talk about things that you guys want us to talk about. That's why we're reaching out to you guys. You know, we want you guys to give us some feedback. Let us know what you guys want to talk about. We're even open to receiving you guys here with us and talking to our audience about
we realize a lot of our struggles have to do with parenting, and we know not all of you have kids, and that's okay, but we're trying to reach everybody. So
there can also be people that are in the process. You know, something to, I guess, or relate to later on.
Right.
You know, one of the things that I've also seen on social media is a couple people just putting out there, like, you know, working in silence is the best thing to do, or
work on your goals silently.
Work on your goals silently, or they want to see you losing. And I think it goes back to like the haters. Like, I don't think anyone has that energy. I think it's also important to be vocal about your goals, because
it is, you know, you need the support, you need the encouragement, and if you can't talk about it with your circle, then you need to reevaluate that circle.
Right. Right. I feel like not only that, but it holds you accountable. You know, like people are there supporting you or rooting for you, so you want to reach your goal faster.
And you would be surprised how many people reach out and say,
"Oh my God,
get it, girl," or "do it. You can do it." And especially if you're carrying that energy, that like, man, you're just always such a happy person. You're always
more of those.
Yeah.
And to be more of that kind of person. That kind of friend.
Yes. And I think a big thing also for goals is to dream big. You know, dream big. I think sometimes we also
cut ourselves short.
Yeah, I think because we also try to think realistically, you know, and we set ourselves limits. And I think that's also that's pulling us back. Pulling us back. And it's definitely not a good thing to be pulled back, guys.
Yeah, we should make it a habit to set goals all the time. Be what it be. I do set myself goals every day, actually. I really reevaluate my day, how I spoke to people, my kids, to myself even. Like, you know, I need to change this about myself. And you always need to grow, guys. I mean, why wouldn't you want to grow?
I was going to say, it reminds me of the thing where people say, "Oh, you're changing," or "You changed." Well, yeah, but it's good to change. It's good to grow. I feel like a lot of people hold themselves up. It's like, nah, because I'm going to be that person that's like, "Oh, you're changing." But change is not bad
for anybody.
Right.
Yeah, you grow for your own betterment of you and your family. So set goals. As far as my personal goals, I am trying to be more, well, I'm here on YouTube, right? I'm trying to be more open with everybody, because I'm really quiet, typically. I know sometimes these girls look at me like, sometimes say something, But it's me that's quiet usually, and I talk a lot because they talk a lot.
She's an observer, though. I realize that,
but not a critic. All right.
No.
I just don't need to say a lot all the time, unless I'm around them. But
lately we can't get a word out.
That's true.
Dice que no habla.
Right.
I'm changing. I'm growing.
She's working on. She's
they
growing.
need to be more supportive.
You're different.
But like with people, I notice or with meeting with people, I hold back from sharing information because I feel like they don't care or they're
Or
offering information. Because I feel like, well, if they wanted me to know, they would just tell me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just stop asking questions, and I'll be like, all right. So if you don't talk and I don't talk because we're both quiet, then
you're both sending that wrong energy, and then you're clashing.
Yeah, I feel like maybe I'm not anymore. You're right. Like I can be the really quiet person, and I'm like, well, if I'm making an effort, you should make an effort, and if you're not making an effort, then I'm just not even gonna try.
But I feel like some people you have to get personal with in order for them to open up.
Oh, make them comfortable.
Yeah, because if you're not opening up, they're gonna be like, "Who is this chick?" First of all,
Well, people are so hard. People are
like,
so difficult. They just don't take no interest. Maybe they just have so much going on in their own lives that they're just. I don't care to make a friend.
And then everyone's gonna
challenge accepted. I literally can have anyone open up to me. I feel like I can. Yeah, so if you want to challenge me and you see me in the street, I mean,
she can. She'll be chatting up with someone where I'm like, oh my god, that girl just gave me an attitude. Myra's like, oh, she's really nice. What are you talking about?
I would believe it knowing you, but like I feel like there's this one person that I think you would have a difficult time with.
Challenge accepted.
I know.
Should we want it?
I know.
Well, see on that last video, on the last video, talk about checking yourself. You need to check out what face you have, because sometimes,
gosh, I know.
Sometimes I'm trying to ask you something, and you're like, huh. But you know what? Sometimes we're going through something, right?
Right. It goes back to checking ourselves.
You don't know what people are going through either. But yeah, my goal is to be more friendly.
You are doing a great job.
Yeah. Yes.
And then I can overdo it too. Like I can be really quiet. I can be like, ooh. Oh my god, why did I tell that person? I need to find a balance.
But it's okay. Because you're learning.
I'm trying. Oh my god, you see?
No, but she's doing really good. Really good. It's a whole different Sandra from like 5 years ago.
Of course. Because that's the point. I just said you need to grow. What's your goal, Myra?
I feel like you have to be passionate about your goals in order for them to work out for you. Because if you don't love what you do, it's going to be hard to even reach them. Like we're talking about, how do we even reach them? Yeah, it's going to be like, oh, it's another thing I have to do. One of my goals is to read more. I am listening to more audiobooks, but I want to make time. Goes back to the first thing. I want to make time for myself to read more because I feel like I've been slacking on my vocabulary, and I feel it when I'm talking to people, and I'm a very talkative person, so I want to be precise in what I want to say. Exactly. Exactly. So like, I need to get on top of it. It's like she can talk whatever she's saying.
No, you're right. I've thought about that. There have been times where I'm not around adults for a long period of time, and I lose my vocabulary because I'm talking to the kids.
Sometimes so many kids.
Be like, I need to go potty or something like that.
I still say
what the hell did I just say?
Exactly. Like sometimes that mom brain just takes over.
Literally, mom brain. What's one of your goals?
My goal, guys, that I really, really want to accomplish is I want to get speed. I want agility. I need to catch up with my kids, and I am pushing her, and I'm going to get to pushing you. I need speed. I need to. I mean, and it's not, who doesn't want a big butt, little waist? But guys, I want speed. Who doesn't want it? We all want it. But
Nano's fast.
I know it's fast. Freddie is fast. My husband. Like, my kids are fast, and they're not going to get slower. I'm going to get slower. So I need speed. I need agility. So hold me accountable.
She has a lot of endurance, though, and I need to get on her level.
I mean, you guys will probably catch me laughing. You guys, I laugh at myself at the gym while I'm trying to do the guys. these jump squats. Like
the thing about getting rid of toxic relationship and finding your circle that supports and motivates you is that I told her I wanted to get fit too and that big butt and all that. And she was like, all right, come on. And I posted on my Facebook. This girl signed me up for a boot camp training.
I said, just show up tomorrow at 10 p.m.
She said it was like yoga. So I'm like, all right.
She wouldn't have done it if I told her it was boot camp. But guys, I seriously wish I could have recorded her. Sandra,
she thought it was funny because she's
Sandra. Can I put you out there for like a second? Sandra, like
no
catwalks.
You know, like this was never an issue until my brother brought it up.
Well, first of all, she's tall.
I catwalk because
second of all, she was a model.
No,
so yeah,
one day
she got one magazine, guys.
I did. But so it was one time that we were out and my brother brought up that I walk really slow. And that was the last day that I had an anxiety attack. But I was walking with my 4-year-old and she likes to look at the floor and like walk in whatever pattern the floor is on. And I'm like, I'm trying to keep up with this girl. I'm not going to leave her behind. So I thought that that was an issue or the reason why I was walking slow. But now Lorena brings up that I can't walk, so I don't know.
You do. Because she said, because we were at the zoo and I saw you from a mile away.
She said, like,
that's Sandra.
I can't.
They never brought it up before though, so I don't know. That's not a walk.
Let's take a
but I, you know, but yeah, point is about it.
No, point is,
I've heard it bothers some people. You're right.
Your walk is so strong, girl.
I'm sorry if my walk offends you. I don't know.
I should just like louder.
Let me drink my tea.
But anyway, I wish
so
I
she
had recorded her
sweating. And
she was running, guys, on that treadmill.
Nobody was chasing
and nobody was chasing her. There was no food truck nearby. Where she had
no taco truck.
There was no taco truck.
There was no taco truck.
No paletero, which is the only man will ever chase. Only man. And yeah, it just looked it looked funny. But she did not give up, guys. She didn't give up.
She just found it funny because
no, she didn't look funny, sorry. Yeah, she didn't look funny. She looked like a normal person working out. I don't think your name's stop. Her floors are always
Lorena is that toxic friend, but at the same time, she's that good friend that's trying to get you to do something.
No, you know what? We're
pushing each other.
No, you're just my what is it?
We're accountability partners.
Oh, what?
Accountability.
Oh. Say it again. Okay.
No, but point is, she did not give up, guys, and I think I'm just naturally like that too. When I'm put to like a task or like a challenge,
you're
like you can't keep up with me. Oh, yes, I can. Yes, I can. But she definitely did it. This is like a HIIT training with a trainer, and she did it all. You did good.
I didn't think I was gonna do it.
She stuck it through like a champ. And
you're like, if Lorena's doing that,
and I am in pain.
I'm
still sore.
Yeah. Anyway.
So guys, come on, we gotta motivate each other, push each other,
goals,
support each other.
Find a partner that will support you and torture you.
That's torture you. I'm so sorry.
That'll work out.
That was
him. That was the other day, and that was this morning too. Not today.
Well, he's a good trainer. Shout out to Eli.
Yeah, he didn't even say good job.
Eli.
I was like, good job, ladies. And he's like,
you were just there waiting. She was there waiting. Was you going to say something?
That's why I have you.
Well, yeah, we got to set these goals and we got to make them happen. You guys.
But I think it's also important to let you guys know that failure is a part of success.
Yeah.
I don't know how many times I've gone into the gym and out of the gym, and just stopped. It's so difficult to keep that consistency. I think this also has been the longest time I've been out of the gym. I broke my leg, and since then I have just never been consistent. The other day, guys,
you were pregnant too, so
But I was working out while I was pregnant.
Yeah, she was.
No, but you weren't feeling
And then
good.
even after I was
You
pregnant,
didn't tell us that you were pregnant and you had morning sickness, so you didn't feel good.
yeah, and then after that, I was still working out and I was fine. But like, it was just once I broke my leg, guys, it all went downhill. But yeah, even before that, I was going in and out of the gym, just not being consistent. I think it's so difficult. I was gonna say it's so difficult with having kids, but I think it's also we need to stop making excuses.
It's in our heads, yeah.
It's in our heads because once we set a schedule, once we set a routine, it just and guys, it is so. This is how you know I'm dedicated. The other day, Adriano threw a tantrum in the middle of where you were there. He did not want to go into daycare. He was just in the middle of the hallway. People were passing by. I am going to make it to the gym today. I am making it to boot camp
and
today.
God bless these daycare workers.
Oh,
they took
shout out to the daycare workers for real.
They're like, he's gonna cry.
And
we're like, make him come.
Bye.
I mean, listen, they have an awesome daycare team, first of all, to deal with all those kids. They have, the daycare is better than any daycare I've seen.
Yeah,
so
actually,
the kids
that's
actually
why
have
I
fun
signed up there for the summer. I was going to the rec center, and I mean, I think they're
cool.
girls. Yeah, I like their gym, but the daycare center, I think, it's just not as big enough as
all
the Lifetime.
ages.
We ended
You
up
have all
signing up.
ages.
Yeah, we ended up signing up to Lifetime, and there's a pool. There's
You
just
know
so
what the
much
thing
stuff.
is? We are extremists. It's like
You
go big or nothing. So we're like,
Or we're just
rec
gonna
center.
stay home.
But you know what,
Always
honestly,
invite me to the rec center. I'm like,
no, but it works
Let's go to
though,
Lifetime.
because my kids, like Tomas and Benny, were not going to sit at the rec while I worked out.
right.
And I can't leave them at home. So it was either, I had to like, it's either I go to the big gym or I don't go at all. But then in reality, I mean, I can really.
Why are we so bougie? That's what I'm saying. It's like, we do it or we're just not going to do it.
We'll do what works for you guys, but just do it. Don't make excuses. You don't have to be bougie.
Yeah, you're right. Because the trainer did ask us, like, so what was your excuse? We're like,
Everything.
We love food.
Everything but nothing.
we still love food.
Yeah, but I guess
It's
like
just hard.
We were just pushing each other, like, all right, it's time. Let's just make the commitment. So we got to set our goals. And my husband used to always talk about paralysis through analysis. Like, sometimes we just think about it. We overanalyze. And we don't end up doing anything. We're just paralyzed in the situation. So do it. Like, put it into fruition.
Right, because we don't think about the shoes that we're going to buy. We don't think about that purse or those earrings in general, guys. All of you that have nice stuff. But why do we second guess our health? Like, why?
Yeah.
Even if it comes to do with supplements or anything like that. We're always like, it's too much. I see the purse you're wearing.
You're right. We need to invest in ourselves.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with spending on ourselves like that, but just make sure
But
you're
also our
yeah,
physical.
for sure. And what's going inside us.
Yeah, everyone's goals are different.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we're here to support you guys, but you'd be surprised when you put it out there how many people will come on and be like,
for sure.
I'll go work out with you, or I'll help you meal plan or meal prep. Like, you met those girls that they do it together, right? They share their
Yeah, and then I had 2 middle school people reach out to me and were like, hey, let's go work out. Like, you'll be surprised the people that reach out to you, even if you haven't seen them in years. Because we all need that support. We all want
the
that
motivation
support.
to actually, meet your goal, because it can be difficult.
So whatever it is that you're trying to work on, whatever goal that you're trying to get to accomplish, I think it's so important, and I think we can all agree to include God. You know, there's definitely nothing you can achieve without Him. It's so important to include Him and what you do every day, every morning. You know, He has something for us.
Mm-hmm.
It's up to us to make it happen.
Yeah. And sometimes it's not what you think.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's something better in store for you.